Thank you, Paul. Our next guest stars on the very popular television series, The O.C. It begins its second season tomorrow night. Oh,
Not that. I'll be there.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the lovely Mischa Barton. How you doing?
Great, thanks. Happy
Welcome
birthday to Harry.
Thank you very much. It's very nice. I'll pass that along. Where are you from originally?
Well, I was born in London. I'm half Irish, half English.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah, but I was raised in New York.
And tell me about your parents. How did you get from London to New York?
Well, my dad had a job that made him travel around a lot, and I've got a much older sister who's 26, and she still lives in London. She's a barrister, so she's kind of like...
Barrister, that's a lawyer, is what that is?
Yeah, pretty much, and so she's kind of the more serious side of the family. And I don't know, so my dad traveled around, and she stayed in London, and eventually his job moved us to New York.
Wow.
So that's where me and my little sister, who's only 2 years younger than me, were raised.
Now, let me ask you a question about this. So does that make you an American citizen or a British citizen?
I'm British-Irish citizen, although I'm like about to take the test to become an American citizen.
So you could be a citizen of 3 countries, or you have to renounce citizenship in one of the other two?
I think I have to get rid of my Irish citizenship, but I don't know. They practically hand out Irish citizenships. I'm serious.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, because my dad's like not Irish at all. There's no Irish in him, and I think like they said he could have an Irish citizenship.
I would like to be an Irish citizen.
Yeah, I think you could be.
Could you do that for me?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So then my other question was that you didn't vote then, did you?
No, I couldn't, which, you know, you never know.
I mean, you're old enough to vote, but
yeah, this is my first year because I'm 18 now, so I really wanted to. But no, it's the first time I realized I couldn't do something.
Yeah. So you'll become an American citizen shortly, you think?
Yeah, I think so. You know, you have to take this test to do it, and I really had no idea what it would be about.
I think the test is tester friendly.
Yeah.
I think it is, because we like people to be citizens.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like we don't want them to be citizens. We encourage people to be citizens.
It's just funny, you know, there are things on the test that I guess they ask you that you never consider would be difficult, like how many states were there originally, and like I blank out on stuff like that at the last minute, you know.
Right.
I went to school here my whole life, but...
And how many were there originally?
13. But I...
Now wait a minute.
But I had to think about it originally.
But there originally there were 13 colonies. Now is that different from the states?
I don't know. I just my dad started asking me questions to like test me, and you know, I figured it out. He told me.
Do you know what the state is with the longest name?
No. Are you gonna tell me? Did they ask that?
That's a guy in the audience. He's drunk. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, that's exciting. Then you have a very cosmopolitan background, and you're a woman of the world, huh?
I guess.
Yeah. And do you have your own home? You live with your family?
No, I live with my family. I live with my mom, and my dad's usually here in New York, and my sister goes back and forth. She's in LA right now. She's great.
This is your younger sister?
Yeah, my younger sister.
Is she also an actress?
No, I'm the only person in my family who acts or is in the business.
Right.
She's actually the complete opposite of me. You know, she's completely, like, sort of rebellious, but not really. She's smart and bookwormish, but like a little bit punk rocky right now. I think she went through a phase, and she is very happy not to do what I do.
But if she's punk rocky, how does that manifest itself these days? If somebody...
I don't know. She's gone through this whole phase where, like, you know, I've tried to get her into things that I like, you know, and she loves to be the opposite. I think maybe it's part of being 16.
And does she has a weird colored hair, and are things pierced on your sister?
No, my mom wouldn't let her go that far, but if she had her ways, yeah.
And has she ever had any acting experience, your sister?
Well, I mean, the only thing I can think of is there was one time when I really wanted her to be an extra because, you know, she would come down to set, but she'd get really bored. So I suggested that she become an extra for the background. So they took her off and they dressed her up in a cowboy outfit, and she came back out and she looked at me like she was never going to do it again. So
now I'm confused. There are cowboys on the O.C.?
No. No. We haven't gotten to that storyline yet.
Let's talk about the O.C. You're on the O.C. It's in its second season, and you're Jennifer.
Marissa.
You're Marissa.
Yes.
That's right. But the show's not really in Orange County, is it? It doesn't really. You don't film it there.
No, which originally made people so upset. They were like, "I can't believe you don't actually film there," but we couldn't, and they would hate us. If
Now,
we
wait a
did.
minute. Why couldn't you film it in Orange County?
Well, because it's too far outside of the radius from LA or something. So I guess it's like being on a location.
It'd be
It's
cost
really
prohibitive.
expensive. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
I see. Yeah.
So.
And do people in Orange County, are they happy with how they're portrayed on the show?
I get very mixed reactions about that. I mean, sometimes I think they're happy about it. I get certain people come up to me and be like, I know people who are exactly like Julie Cooper, who's like my really mean mom. And then I get people who think it's nothing like the, real OC.
Yeah. And you enjoying yourself on the Orange County show?
Yeah, it's great. We have a really good time. We're very lucky. Great cast.
You're probably not married, or you're not married. Are you married?
No.
Yeah. And you probably have a boyfriend?
Yeah, but I don't really talk about it that much.
Well, why don't you talk about it? Probably things not going well, probably, right?
That's why I don't talk about it.
Well, I don't. We can talk later about that.
Okay.
And so, what happens on the first show of the OC this season? What happens there?
God, so much happens. I mean, when you think about what happened in the first season.
Oh God.
You've never seen the show, have you?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I'm gonna lose my license. Anyway, the second season begins tomorrow night on Fox. It's a huge hit, isn't it? Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great fun to meet you. Maybe you'll come back. Will you come back?
Yeah.
Paul, what do you think? Wouldn't it be nice to have her back?
I'd like to have her every night. Or up to me. But that's just me.
Yeah. Mischa Barton, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Pleasure to have you here. We'll be right back, everybody.